Hi everyone, it's Mark and it's August 8th, 2018, and I am here today to talk about talismans. Now, this is a really familiar concept even to people that are not in the pagan community at all. Lots and lots of people carry what they consider to be lucky charms or other just little items that they think make their life better one way or another. And this is something that Atheopagans can do, because the thing to remember about all of what we talk about as magic is that it's affecting you psychologically. It's giving you a little boost or a little association that reminds you of something that's important and valuable in your life. And so we too can do things with what are called talismans. Talismans are something that I carry around with me personally. I have for years. And there are a lot of different styles for kinds of things that you can carry around with you that you find meaningful, or that you can put on your desk at work, or that you can keep in your briefcase or in your computer bag, or whatever it is that you take with you on the go in order to feel like you've got a particular quality or essence coming with you as you pass through your day. I'd like to show you through the things that I'm carrying in my pocket currently. They've kind of accumulated over the years, and there's going to come some point where I've got to do a winnowing process, but right now this is what I've got. So excuse the weird disorienting flopping motion, but here I go. These are my talismans. And what I'm going to do is talk about each of them in turn. These are cherry pits from a ritual that the Spark Collective did back in June that was all about the sweet harvest of summer and the sweet abundance of life. And so I carry these cherry pits with me to remind me that the sweet abundance of life can be with me at all times, and that that's something that that is my birthright as much as anything else, and that I also have a community of people in the Spark Collective who are filled with caring and love and concern for me. So that's what these are about, the cherry pits. This is a stone that I was given at a gathering, a fire circle gathering called Fire Dance back in the early 2000s, and it reminds me that I have a community. A broader pagan community that I am connected to and that I have been through many rituals with. And I've been carrying this stone for close to 20 years. So it's a powerful reminder to me that I'm connected, that I'm not alone, and that that community support is available to me. This one I just got at Pantheacon this year. It's an arrowhead. And these were the giveaways for a ritual that we did called Arming the Earth Warriors, which was about supporting activists and giving them the tools and powers that they need in order to be effective in working to make a better world. So the takeaway was a tool. And so we had all these little arrowheads that we gave to everyone as a reminder that they had been through this visual meditation process that took them down into the cavern where they met their political ally and received tools and gifts to help support them in their activism. I'm an activist and a community organizer, and so I feel the need to have those tools as well, and that's why I carry it. This is an Obsidian fire striker that was given to me at Moonmeet last year. By one of the members of the Atheopagan community, and it's got multiple meanings for me. It reminds me of Moonmeet and of the Atheopagan community specifically, but it also has that primordial feeling, that prehistoric feeling about what it was like when people used rocks to strike sparks in order to create fire, and the fact that the traditions that we're practicing have deep, deep roots that go back into the antiquity of humanity. So that's an important one to me. The acorn is, or was, the symbol that I used for Atheopaganism for a long time, and to me it's a very hopeful symbol. It contains the kernel of life, and the oak tree is the keystone species of the ecosystem where I happen to live, which is in the coastal plains of California. So that it has a lot of sense of connection to place and hopefulness for the future in the acorn there for me. And then this, finally, which you may not be able to see, it's a bent quarter. And this is about surprise and mystery. This quarter was bent, and I watched it bend through means that I still have no understanding how it worked, by a friend of mine who is an extraordinary close-up magician. Her name's Heather Rogers, or Heather Feather, and she just does amazing close-up magic tricks. And this one, I had written my initials on the quarter with a marker, so I knew it was the same one that I had examined as flat earlier, and she held it and blew smoke onto it, and I watched as this thing bent over a little bit, and then she gave it to me. So I'm not sure how that trick worked, but the surprise of it and the wonder of it were plenty to make that a good symbol for me to carry around, to remind me of the community that I have at Ignite, which is where this happened, and also just of surprise and the fact that you never quite understand everything that's going on. So now I will go back here, and I apologize that that is not a particularly smooth transition, but as you know, I'm working with one arm and I'm doing what I can. So what are the items that you carry that carry meaning to you? Or what are your ideas for talismans that you might carry on your own person or place in important locations for yourself? Answer in the comments. I'm really curious to hear about what sorts of things people consider their special objects. And it's great to talk with all of you. I'll be in touch again soon. And as always, this is the Atheopagan channel, and I'm Mark Green. Thanks.